Hi, today we're going to cover about the factors of production under the basic economic problem, economics. So what is that factors of production? So factors of production is the resources or input. That's mean like resource and inputs are synonym for the factors of production, which is used to produce goods and services. So the resources can be put into the four main categories. They are land, labor, capital, and enterprise. Now let me see the first two category, which is land and capital. Okay. First, let me see the first factors of production, which is land. Land is a natural resource that is used to produce goods and services. So these include land itself, but also natural resources that come from the land, such as cotton, timber, or cocoa. And the payment made to the owner for the use of land is the part of the production process, and which is called is rent. And the rental comes from the ownership of the property and is paid by the tenant. Now let me see what is a capital. Capital includes all main mat resources. That means it's not a non-natural resources used to produce goods and services. So example of capitals are the machinery, equipments, factory and office buildings and automated production lines. And the payment for capital is interest. And next, factors of production is labor and enterprise. Labor is the human resources used to produce goods and services. This can be physical or mental effort. And the labors we can divide it to the skilled labor and unskilled labor based on their job category. And the payment for labor is wage or salary. So actually wage and salary, they have a difference. Wage is the payment per hour, per day or per week, while the salary is the fixed amount paid by end of the month. Now let me see what is an enterprise. Enterprise brings together all other factors of production, which is the land, labor, capital, to produce goods and services can take place. And without enterprise, there will be no production, and the enterprise carried out by the entrepreneurs and the rewards gained by the entrepreneurs is profit. And because they are the risk takers and they are the one decision maker, the rewards they will get is profit. So now let me see how we can combine the four factors of production, which is the input. Let's say the entrepreneurs want to sell fish in their shops. So when they want to sell fish at their shops as an enterprise, because they want to gain profit and they're willing to take risk, and they are the one decision maker. So when they want to sell fish, they need the laborers to catch fish. So the laborers are unskilled labor, they are fishermen. Now the enterprise already employed laborers and the laborers need capital. They are the fishing boat, net and fishing equipments. So all these three things are under capital because these are the equipments used to produce or to catch fishes. So next, the last part is land under. So the land, the fish is become under land because fish is a natural resource. It's not a human made resources, please remember. So the natural resources is catched by using the capital, and the capital is used by labor, and the labor employed by enterprise. So therefore the labor will get wage or salary. For the capital, when they buy the laborers, when they buy the capital, they need to pay interest. And for the natural resources, which is under land, they have to pay rent. Let me see the next part is the mobility of factors of production. Mobility of factors of production is how easy or difficult it is for factors of production to be transferred to alternative industries. So we can divide the mobility of the factors of production to two categories. They are geographical mobility. Another one is occupational mobility. So geographical mobility is the willingness and ability of a person to relocate from one area to another for employment purpose. So some people may not be geographically mobile for the following reason: because they have a family commitment and there is a cost of living. So that's means when a person get a job from the area, so they are living at a developing area. So in the developing area, we already know the cost of living is very low level. So they don't want to go in a geographical mobility base, shift to the developed area because of the cost of living. And maybe their family live at the developing area. They don't want to move with their family at a developed area. So there's a geographical mobility won't happen at that situation. And next is occupational mobility. Is referred to the extent to which labor is able to move between jobs. So retraining and unskilled help workers to improve the occupational mobility. So if a person want to move to the one place to another place, or they want to jump to another job, it will based on the cost and the length of training required. And the last part is the causes of changes in the quantity and the quality of the factors of production. So if you want to look at a quantity, we have to increase the labor, land and capital. So the more labors can increase by the population level in a country or immigration, while the more lands they can increase the natural resource available to the economy, such as the discovery of the more oil. And for the more capital, the country or the business can purchase more machinery and equipment. When we look at the quality, the land quality can improve by using fertilizer to increase the output from the farming land, and the laborers can provide the training and education to improve their quality and to make them be productive. And by using technology in a capital, it can increase the quality of the production and they can produce more. And last but not least, the entrepreneurs, which is under enterprise, when they get a more education or training, it will improve their skills to manage other factors of production in a more efficient way. So hope you all understand. Now let me see two questions to test your understanding. So please answer and give your answer to your teacher. Hope your teacher will help you and guide you either your answer is correct or not. So see you in the next video and signing from Economic Brain. Bye.